Getting you ready for game time. Join me, Sal from Behind Your Basketball, as I announce play-by-play. Make sure to smash the like and subscribe, because now we're about to go live. Entering the pregame, we now present Sal from Behind Your Basketball. And what's good, everyone? Welcome in. Glad to have you guys in the stream, being a part here on the channel tonight. I'm actually away right now, so not on location currently, but looking forward to tonight's game. We got the Clippers on the road taking on the Celtics tonight. Boston, the top team in the NBA, record of 35-10 overall. Winners of 3 straight games in their road trip that they had previous to this. The sweep out in Texas earlier this week, and then crushing Miami on Thursday, and the Celtics back in action tonight. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to smash the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell. Going to tip off in a little bit from now. TD Garden, both of these teams surging as of recently. The Clippers, red hot, winners of 4 straight games right now, as they have the 3rd longest active win streak in the NBA, record of 29-14. 3rd place now in the West as they surpass Denver as of late. The Celtics, top team in the NBA. The Clippers, though, since December the 1st, they have a record of 21-4. That's the best record in the NBA. What's good, everybody? Daniel, Michael, Vegas, David, Uncle Pizzle, glad to have you guys back in tonight for this one. And make sure, if you guys are new, make sure to smash that thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. The Celtics shot the ball a blistering 63% against the Heat on Thursday night, a season high for Boston in that game. And they came out, they were firing. They made 22 total threes. Last time they faced the Clippers, they made a season high 25 back on December 23rd. So it's going to be a good one tonight here going down. Yeah, big win today there for PC. People were camping outside well before at the AMP, well before the start of that game, trying to get tickets. And I saw some of the clips to that, and just wild. I caught like the second half of the game. That was just crazy. Devin Carter, man, just took over. Just wild from today. He went on an individual 7-zip run at one point, like late in the second half for Devin Carter. Hey, what's good, Mario Shaliso? Welcome back in. We might have a special guest appearance as well on today's stream, so pay attention and look out for that here, as we might have a special guest coming up rather soon in this game, and we shall see. It might be a character that we haven't seen in quite a bit that might want to come out of his shell in a little while and be a part of this channel, but going to be a good one here. Boston without Porzingis, though, tonight in this matchup. He's out due to a left ankle sprain. Clippers got 2 players listed out for them for this matchup. Zubac, one of the key players, he's listed out. The other one is Kobe Brown for the Clippers today for this matchup. But the balance has just been so key for the Celtics. Like, they get guys, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, that can drop 50, 60 on you, but they don't really have that much of an opportunity, and we keep on seeing the scoring explosion in the NBA. Yesterday was wild. Luka had 73. Just crazy week in terms of scoring. Embiid had 70 on Monday. Cat had 62 on the same night. And then yesterday, Luka with 73, and then Booker as well with a big game with 62 himself. And it's just been the balance that's been key for the Celtics. Yet last game they had They broke records last game for Boston. First team in NBA history to have their entire starting 5 drill 3 threes at least for each player. And every single starter scored in double figures. They had 7 players total in double figures scoring for the Celtics. So looking to keep it up here as they found their stroke big time against Miami. And now they got a ton of games on their home floor coming up in the next, like, week and a half that they got all home games. So they're on a massive home start here for Boston coming back from the road. So they can really do damage here and keep on upping this 3-game win streak to potentially 10 before they go back onto the road coming up like later in the month of February. All right, so right now in the pregame here, we got a little curious creature walking around. Gonna have you guys get an introduction here once again as we welcome everybody out here on the stream. He'll be making some of the appearances, so we're not even into the game yet, but here's the first glimpse tonight of Mr. Tops. Here's my Tortoise once again, Mr. Tops. And there he is. So he's come out for the playoff streams. And there's the good boy right there, and good supporter of the channel for my pet, Mr. Tops, and there he is. So he'll probably be back a little bit later. He's been having a pretty good day, though. Rode up fine up here, and just try to keep him comfortable or so, because it's been a little cold out. He doesn't do too well in cold weather, so we've been trying to keep him warm throughout the day. Hey, what's good? Hockey from home, welcome in. Yep, Uncle Pizzle puts out, he knows Mr. Tops is a secret Laker supporter there. Yeah, he'll be tuning in for the one on Thursday. That should be a fun one. Yeah, this Clippers team's a good team this season. 12-2 in their previous 14. That's since Christmas. 10-2 in 2024 for the Clippers, and they got all the big names on their team. Kawhi, Westbrook, Paul George, James Harden. This should be a fun game. This should be much, much closer, I feel like, compared to the first time these two teams met up, because Boston was in the groove that game. The Celtics won 145-108 on December 23rd, but like for like the last month or so, this Clippers team has just been red hot lately. They've only lost 2 games within the new year. Both of those losses coming by 4 points and 3 points. And all depends what the Celtics can do tonight on the 3-ball in this game for Boston. They lead the NBA, averaging 16 made threes per game. And then the Clippers, on the other side, lead the NBA with a 39% 3-point shooting percentage this season. So this should be a fun one. Going to tip off in a couple minutes from now. Yeah, he's getting bigger. So my Tortoise is he's grown quite a bit. Yeah, the first time we got him back in 2015. So it's been almost 9 years since we've got him. So he's over like he's like 8.5 years old basically for him. But he was this little baby that could fit in the palm of your hand when we first got the Tortoise. Hey, there we go. Uncle Pizzle with a classic comment right there. Yeah, so we get the Tortoise tonight. We also have we don't have him like as an actual pet, but we do take care of the neighbor's dog from time to time, which he's a big boy. He's like an 80-pound golden retriever that we take care of. So sometimes he's over, but usually before I start my stream, he has to go. He goes home like an hour before usually, but I think last year we actually put him on one of the March Madness streams during the day when I was covering one of the day games for March Madness. He came onto the stream, but he's one of those pets that you got to be really careful because he has the capability of knocking over like all my equipment and like chewing on the cords and stuff. So you have to be really careful when around a dog like that. Like he has to be made sure to be on a leash. Hey, there we go. So good to see that Uncle Pizzle's girlfriend there able to entertain herself with watching some turtle videos, looks like, on YouTube while he's about to start this game. And Yeah, Boston looking to see if they can come out firing, keep on playing like they've been playing. They've only lost once at home this year, 20-1. That was a 2-point loss against the Nuggets 8 days ago. And just firing on all cylinders right now for the Celtics. They have had some struggles with the top teams in the Western Conference this month. They lost a close game at the Thunder. They lost against the Nuggets in their last loss 8 days ago. And then they also had another loss against the Pacers from the Eastern Conference, but they played that close game as well that went into overtime against Minnesota. So here we go. Here's the starter tonight. Drew Holiday, Derek White, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Al Horford will get the start in place of Porzingis tonight, who is listed out. James Harden, Terrence Mann, Paul George, Kawhi inside the starting five for the Clippers, as that's the matchup between Tatum and Kawhi, the one to watch out for this matchup tonight. And also rounding out the starting five for the Clippers, that is Mason Plumlee. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to smash the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and here we go. About the tip-off for this game. Hey, what's good, Alex? Welcome in the stream, man. Glad to have you back in. We'll have probably another Mr. Top showing to those who just joined in a little bit once we get going, probably once we reach a timeout or so. But we're underway. Boston, black uniforms for this matchup, green numbers, green letters, white outline. The Celtics left to right on the floor have the basketball off the opening tip. Clippers white jerseys today. Baseline jumper, no good by Horford. Around the rim and out. Clippers came up with a defensive rebound. Harden moves it out top of the free throw circle. Deep two jumper rattles in. That's good by the Clippers to start things off. Paul George for the deep two. 30 seconds into the game now. Celtics possession number 2. Still go baseline. Jaylen Brown, tough shot, missed off the mark. Plumlee collects the defensive rebound right now for the Clippers. So 2 tough shots, both from the same baseline to start things off. Harden jacks up a 3, bricked off the back rim, and Derek White secures the defensive rebound. White up the floor, shovels the Tatum, steps into a 3. No good off the back rim once again as the Clippers come down to a pushing tempo. Man to the rim, too tall off the glass, missed slam dunk opportunity. And they will not count it. It's going to be a rim violation right there. Charged to Kawhi as he missed the putback dunk. As he was hanging on the rim, missed the slam dunk. So interference at the rim by the Clippers. So we'll go back to Boston. Yeah, dedicated this year for Kawhi. They have that whole new rule in effect for you can only miss 15 games to a season to be MVP, so you have to reach the 65 game mark in order to do so. Downhill to the rim, and Drew Holiday up and in with the left hand scores the layup. 1.5 through so far, tied up at 2. The Clippers slow down tempo, man pass midcourt, guarded by Horford, top of the key. Lobs it off to Kawhi, drives downhill over Tatum, tough bucket, able to get it right there with a right-handed layup. Outside Tatum, drives inside the paint, guarded by Harden. Tatum to the rim, scores, up and in, off the glass, plus the foul, as he met James Harden. So there'll be one coming up here at the free throw line. Tatum getting downhill to the rim, and that's what I really like about Tatum's game lately is that whenever his shots haven't been able to drop from the perimeter, he's been able to go downhill, head full of steam. That time attacks James Harden, and Harden picks up the blocking foul. Free throw. Bounces in by Tatum to put the Celtics up by 1. Hey, what's good, Jeffrey? Welcome in the stream, man. Yeah, I caught the tail end of that game. That was wild. I saw that 7-zip run that Devin Carter went on towards the end that took over the game, and PC won it. Missed layup at the rim, no good by Man. Rebound control by Tatum. Tatum up the floor now. Dribbles attack, slides it off to Brown. Brown, guard at the elbow. Bounce pass, drops it down to Tatum at the wing. Tatum moves it across the floor, wide open Holiday, spots up, takes the 3. No good off the back rim as Man secures the defensive board. 4th in the NBA in offensive rating for the Clippers. Celtics top 3 as well in the NBA in offensive rating. Both of these teams extremely good as the Clippers missed the corner 3. Celtics blew them out right before Christmas. Put up 145 points on the Clippers at on the road out in LA the first time they met up this season. That's a great move right there. Tatum baseline to the hole. Goes backdoor up and in off the glass. Good for 2. So 7-4 right now through the first 3 minutes of action. Man, out to the free throw circle, George. George guarded by Tatum. George had it poke loose, got it back though. 8 on the shot clock. George, top of the key. Dribbles towards the left elbow. Deep 2 jumper over Horford. Off the front rim, no good. Holiday with a defensive rebound. Augusto, welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. Liking the Celtics in this one. Hit us up in the chat, by the way. Who guys got in this game? Celtics or Clippers? Derek White. That was Jaylen Brown down low. Missed back-to-back times by Brown. A little bit too strong off the glass as it goes back to the Clippers. Clippers top 3-point shooting team in the NBA. Man, sends it off to Harden. Floats it up. Draws the contact and the foul. So they're going to get Derek White there on the personal foul. So this will be 2 shots coming up at the free throw line for James Harden. Yeah, Devin Carter just played out of his mind in today's game. That massive 3 that he hit late in the second half, that just propelled PC to the win. I thought they were going to blow it. It was back and forth, and then Georgetown got back into the game, and then Georgetown led. And then Carter he just took it over. He had that 7-zip run was like in a 12-second span. That was crazy. And part of that was like there was a flagrant one called on Georgetown as Harden splits the free throws here. There was a flagrant one called on Georgetown. A couple really bad fouls in that span as well, picked up by Georgetown, and that just separated Providence to pick up the win today. Tatum at the top, crossover, lobs it over to White, jacks up the 3, missed off the back rim. Celtics struggling to find their shot from the perimeter. Right now up by 2, currently in a defensive battle so far. The pass almost picked off. Tatum has it though, bounce pass White, kick out corner. Horford with a 3. Off the back rim, no good. Offensive rebound, Jaylen Brown. They crushed him on the glass the first time. White weaving his way through traffic, and the Clippers pick up a reach-in foul here. Ooh, this is not good for the front court. Al Horford, a little bit of a finger issue, as we saw for him, but he stays in the game right now for Horford. Horford's going to shoot the 3, and no good, bricked off the back rim. Clippers with a rebound. Last time these two teams met up, the Celtics, massive on the glass that they had against the Clippers. It was 47-31 in total rebounds. The Clippers missed the shot up the floor. Celtics with a bounce pass stolen away. He tried to thread the needle inside the key to Holiday, but it was stolen by George. Rod, welcome in. Thanks for stopping by, man. George lobs it inside. Plumlee, double team low post, swings it off to the cutter. Man, no good off the glass. He gets fouled, though. So Terrence Mann will head to the free throw line. Shoot 2 here for the Clippers. Got 7:15 left to go in the first right now. We got 50 plus watching. If you guys are new in the stream, feel free to smash the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Thanks so much all for joining me. I'm actually not at my usual place right now, as you can tell, so someplace different, but we'll be having a special guest appearance during a couple of the timeouts, probably at halftime as well throughout today's game. Man missed the first free throw, got the second one. So right now, 1-point game. Defensive game so far. Both of these teams having the looks, but just haven't been able to send them down so far. Horford bounce past the Tatum, accelerates right to the cup. Dribble drive, gets the layup. Jason Tatum blow by speed with a left hand up and in off the glass. Last game it was multiple hot hands. All starting 5 scored in double figures. This might be the classic Jason Tatum game tonight to the first time out as we take it here. 9-6 the score, 7 minutes left to go in the first as the Celtics on top as they lead 9-6. All right, first time out right now on the floor. If you guys are new in the stream, smash the thumbs up. Helps out this video a ton. Being found on YouTube here. Make sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell if you like to be notified for future live streams I cover. Make sure to vote in the poll too. Who do you guys like tonight in this game here, Celtics or Clippers? And yeah, we might be having some special appearances rather soon on camera. So if he's good, we will have that special appearance by our little friend here who's joining me in, having a good time, and he is very happy to be on camera, as we will have him here on the first timeouts. And since he's so good, I'll even put him on the bigger camera right now. So I'll put this bigger camera back so I go from the timeout slide to this. We're in the timeout currently. This is my Tortoise. His name is Mr. Tops, so say hello here to Mr. Tops. And he is growing every single day. And he likes romaine lettuce. That's the thing that he loves to eat, romaine lettuce. He loves pellets. But there he is. That's the cute little guy that we have, Mr. Tops. So Mr. Tops gets his 15 seconds of fame. I'll go through a quick update here for scores throughout the NBA. A couple of these games have gone final from earlier today. The Knicks looking good. They've won the most games out of anybody in 2024 so far for New York since the start of January 1st for the Knicks. The Knicks won against the Heat tonight, 125-109. Wizards beat the Pistons in the battle for last in the NBA, 118-104. Games going on currently. Nuggets leading the Sixers, 78-72. Nets looking good at halftime, up over the Rockets, 60-40. And then the Jazz leading the Hornets, high-scoring game in the first quarter there, 22-16. Weaverton, welcome in. Thanks for stopping by, finding my channel. Jason Tatum getting going early on so far. Nice backdoor layup, and then the blow-by downhill to the rim for JT. It's been a hot hand starting off this game so far for Tatum. So we have 7 minutes left to go in the first, about to get back to action. 7 points out of the 9 scored so far by Tatum on 3 for 4 from the floor. Yes, indeed, Mr. Tops the legend. Here we go, back from the timeout. Clippers with a possession. James Harden on the floor with Terrence Mann, Kawhi, Paul George, and Mason Plumlee. Clippers with a possession. Bounce pass goes inside the key. Up fake by Kawhi. Gives it out to the wing off to George. George, 5 in the shot clock. Kick out corner. Harden jacks up the 3 off the rim. Short tipped up. But Tatum tipped it to the wrong player. Went directly back to Mann. A 3, and that's good by Kawhi. Ties it up at 9. This is a really solid perimeter shooting team for the Clippers, ranking number 1 in the NBA in three-point shooting percentage, but both of these teams struggling so far. The Celtics have yet to make a 3, 0 for 5 from the perimeter. Kawhi deflects the pass by Tatum out on the break here. Kawhi with a steal, and he gets the layup. Going to take care of the basketball here against the Clippers, and they're 5th in the NBA in steals per game, averaging 8. They couldn't do that. Holiday bricks up a 3, and the Celtics 0 for 6 right now from the perimeter. They've had a little bit of difficulty against top-tier teams in the West in the month of January. Dropped the game against OKC, lost against Denver. Man, that's a strong move right there, soaring up. Getting the bucket through for 2. Harden with the assist. 7-zip run now for the Clippers in the last minute. Celtics looking for answers here. White out to the corner. Brown. His 3 is well off the mark, off the back rim. And nothing going on, nothing clicking here for the Celtics offense so far as they attack to the rim for the Clippers, and Paul George gets fouled. So George will shoot 2 now at the free throw line, coming up with 5:27 left to go. Yeah, just a lazy start so far in this game for Boston. Just a rough start out of the gate so far in this game. 2 shots here at the free throw line by Paul George. First one's out, first one's good. And Tatum's going to substitute right now out of this game. Also, Russell Westbrook's going to come in first time today on the floor as he replaces Terrence Mann. Paul George, last night against the Raptors, he had 21 points. They're coming off a back-to-back. They won against the Raptors last night. In that back-to-back, they won 4 straight games in a row. That's currently 3rd in the NBA for current winning streaks at the moment. Second free throw is good. Up by 6 currently for the Clippers. Luke Cornett, first time on the floor, hands it off to Brown, lobs it down low, over to Cornett. Cornett double team, takes one dribble, puts it up. No good, missed the shot. Tipped over to the Clippers for the defensive rebound. Man, just couldn't finish inside the paint there by Cornett. The lob from Westbrook down low. Plumlee swings it over to Harden. Harden drives, attacks, floats it up over the top, deflected by Cornett. Bodies collide in the court there. Human dominoes, says Cornett and Derek White tangled up together. James Harden called in the offensive foul inside, pushing off on... Yeah, James Harden ran over Derek White, and then White tangled up with Cornett, so Harden commits the offensive foul. It will go back to Boston. Number 7, Amir Coffey checks into the game first time today. Yeah, I was watching some of that game. Iowa State's looking really good lately. They look like they could be a team poised for a deep run in March. And yeah, Auburn's cooled off lately. Mississippi State with a big win to stay in the bubble. White dribble drive up, floats up the shot, missed off the rim. Looks like a carnival lit out there on the floor tonight for the Celtics, shooting that ball brick after brick after brick, just nothing able to drop. Westbrook connects on it off the spin move off the glass, and got to be thinking timeout very soon if you're Joe Mazzulla. 11-zip run as the Celtics getting nothing going on offensively. 4-shot down low by Boston. The Clippers came up with a rebound, a lot of contact off the rebound, and Jaylen Brown called in the over the back call as Westbrook goes down hard. That's now number 4 picked up by the Celtics, and Horford will check out towards the bench. Edith, welcome in. Thanks for joining in. Yeah, Oklahoma's been trailing off lately. They were top 10 a couple weeks ago, and now they're probably going to drop back to the 20s, like back half of the top 25 come Monday for Oklahoma. Out to the corner. Clippers with possession here. They swing it over to Kawhi. Kawhi off the up fade. Crossover at the wing. Kawhi dribbles, jumper, fall away. Missed off the rim. Looked like he made it a little bit too more difficult than what he should have done at the free throw circle. White kicks out corner. Pritchard into the hands to Brown. Accelerates to the rim. Brown knocked down and fouled. Now Jaylen Brown has a chance to finally score points on the board for Boston as Jaylen Brown goes down to Harden Payne. Attacking the rim as he met backside defense right there with Plumlee, and Plumlee picks up the blocking foul. Jaylen Brown absorbed the contact pretty hard. Yeah, Georgia's no joke this year. That team is going to be right on the cusp of the bubble, and yeah, you don't want to play Georgia in the tournament, especially if you're a 6th seed in the first round and they get out of that play-in game or so for Georgia, or if they're in the bracket without a play-in game, you're not going to want to play Georgia. Last time I checked, too, Arkansas was up over Kentucky. I'll check that once we get to the next time out. Jaylen Brown hits the first one. Second free throw by Brown. It's up. It's good. That stops a 11-zip scoring run by the Clippers. The Celtics having a lot of difficulty making their shots. That was not the case on Thursday. Shot the ball season high 63.5% against Miami. Kawhi, his pass deflected into the hands, though, underneath. Coffey shovels down low, and that's Plumlee who dunks it through. And now Joe Mazzulla will burn a timeout. Yeah, disappointing start so far here for Boston. Take the timeout on the floor right now. 3:34 left to go in the first quarter of action, and the Celtics struggling right now in this game to connect on shots. Low percentage out of the gate. Alright, so if you guys are new in the stream, make sure to smash the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell if you guys would like to be notified here for future live streams. Let us know out in the chat who you guys like tonight in this game too, and make sure to vote in that poll. Celtics or Clippers, type it in. And yeah, just a rough start for Boston. Not really been much offense outside of Jason Tatum so far in this game. Kawhi's got 7 for the Clippers, the top scorer. 4 points by Paul George. 3 points by Terrence Mann, but the Celtics not really much going on offensively. Tatum with 7. Other than that, they only have one other made field goal. That's by Drew Holiday, who's got 2 so far, and Jaylen Brown just can't get anything to drop for JB. 0 for 6 shooting, 2 points both at the free throw line for Brown. So it's just been Tatum. That's all. So they really got to get other players here to step up, make their shots. The threes are not falling tonight. They are 0 for 7 from 3. They're 21% from the floor at 4 for 19, and just everything's been missing so far for the Celtics. So they got to get this back in together, organized offensively, and start to get higher quality looks and good looks to knock down shots right now. The Clippers playing them tough defensively so far today. So got to give the Clippers credit because they've come out and really just clamped them down defensively. But the Celtics usually plays that they finish, attacking the rim off dribble drives. They just haven't been able to finish. Holy smokes here. Quick update on the college basketball scoreboard. Let's see, is this TCU Baylor game still going on? Okay, that game finished up. Wow. It went into triple overtime. That's insane. TCU beat Baylor 105-102 in triple overtime today. Yeah, so these were the upsets from today that we had. Iowa State beat Kansas 79-75. Iowa State was ranked at 23. Kansas at number 7. Texas Tech beat Oklahoma 85-84. Texas Tech was 20. Oklahoma was 11. And TCU upset Baylor that triple overtime game. Also, Wyoming beat Colorado State ranked at 24 today in overtime 79-76. And Colorado State had a great month in November. They have trailed off lately for Colorado State, and I know a lot of people have been saying 6 bids potentially in the Mountain West. A lot of these Mountain West teams just really damaging their resumes, losing against teams like Wyoming and UNLV. Not making the case right now. It's the Celtics. Brick another 3. Cornette comes out with a block down low. Boston with numbers out in transition. White up the floor. Lobs it over the top. Luke Cornette throws it down with a two-handed flush. Good play right there out in transition for Cornette. That's going to get the Celtics going. Could potentially have another upset before the night's over. Arkansas leads Kentucky 35-31 right now. Kawhi at the corner, called an offensive foul, pushes off. There's the Celtics with the basketball back. Just excellent defense translating into offense. Luke Cornette, the block on the defensive side as he denies Westbrook, and then his ability to run the length of the floor, receiving the lob by White, and he jams it down with the alley-oop. So good to see. Great minutes so far off the bench by Luke Cornette in this game because the Celtics are without Porzingis tonight. So you need the big guys to step up, and they're getting it right now from Cornette. Holiday at the left wing. Holiday one-on-one. He's guarded by Amir Coffey. Hands it off to Hauser. Laces up a 3. Off the back room, no good. And Cornette, off his hands, tapped it out of bounds. Just nothing going on right now for Boston. Joe Mazzulla ball. Live and die by the 3 tonight. They are just struggling. Luckily, their defense has got them in the game. Just 13 points with under 2.5 left to go. In the first, the Celtics 5 for 22. They're 0 for 8 from 3. Corner 3. Missed off the mark. No goodbye. The Clippers. Celtics with Holiday, Hauser, Tatum, Pritchard, and Cornette. The 5 on the floor. Hauser moves it off to Holiday. At the right wing, dribbles up. Low block off the up fake. Puts up the shot. No good. Couldn't even hit glass. As he missed it off the back rim, the Clippers came down with a rebound. This has been a grind of a game so far for both of these teams offensively. Kawhi, floater, swoosh, as he's got it for 2. 21-13 right now. Down to a minute 40 left to go in the first. Kawhi's got 9 out of the 21 for the Clippers. Tatum, skip pass left corner. Here's a 3 on its way. Missed off the mark by Pritchard. 0 for 9 from the perimeter. These guys just not finding their stroke tonight so far. Check that. They are 0 for 10 right now, even worse. Westbrook dribbles up. Jumper. No good on the deep 2. Tatum there to collect the defensive rebound. Just going to get this settled down right now for the Celtics. Tatum's going to go hero ball. Jacks up a 3. Swoosh. He has got it, and finally, the Celtics on the board. Their 11th attempted 3, and Jason Tatum delivers. Tatum right now, the top scorer for Boston. He's got 10 out of the 16. Deep 2 right back, and the Clippers connect on it. And that is number 24, Norman Powell, who took the 2 and delivered. 7-point game. Holiday backs his way, got blocked, but going up on a shooting motion, he did get fouled. The one who committed the personal foul was the former Boston Celtic player, Daniel Tice. So a quick story over here, actually. I think I might have caught a glimpse of Daniel Tice back in the summer up in New Hampshire. We were up at Lake Shakora, and one of the guys was fishing. Looked exactly like Daniel Tice, was wearing a Daniel Tice uniform up in New Hampshire. Like, Daniel Tice hasn't played in the Celtics for like around 3 years by now. It's just so random that like I don't know anybody who has a Daniel Tice jersey, but the guy who had a Daniel Tice uniform that was fishing that day in the lake, he looked exactly like Daniel Tice. No joke. Right there. The free throw was good at the line. Both of them were by Holiday. 5-point game, the 3 connecting with it by Kawhi. He's out to a red-hot start. Kawhi's got 12 out of the 26. Celtics with a possession. Tatum, double-teamed at the wing, working on Westbrook 1-on-1 now. Cornette sets the pick. Tatum dribbles up, free throw circle, slides it out, corner. Pritchard with a 3, and he's got it. Bang, bang, baby, Peyton Pritchard. Drills the 3, Tatum with assist. That's big. Finally able to get into their stroke right now. They made back-to-back 3s. Tatum and Pritchard, after a really slow start for Boston, down to the final seconds left to go here in the first. Top of the key. They'll jack up a 3, 2 seconds left. Came up short, off the mark. No good. Missed by Powell. And we close out at the end of 1. Clippers 26. Boston just 21 on the board right now. And the Celtics lucky that their defense has kept them right in this game because they've been stone cold from 3. 2 for 12 from the perimeter in the first quarter of action right now for Boston. But the positive sign is that they made 2 in a row to close out the quarter. So hopefully they'll be able to get that momentum going into the second quarter coming up. Still a long way left to go, but through the first 12 of action, Clippers by 5, 26-21. All right, here we go. Second quarter upcoming. Thanks so much, everybody, for joining in. If you guys are new in the stream, smash that thumbs up here. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell if you guys would like to be notified here for future live streams. Well-attended stream so far, so thank you to everyone who's been tuning in currently. We'll go through here a quick update of the top scores. There's basically been one player who's been in control of this game for both of the teams. Kawhi's the top scorer for the Clippers. He's got 12. At the moment. Everybody else for the Clippers after Kawhi's got 4 or less. Paul George with 4. 3 by Terrence Mann. And then 2 by a trio of Plumlee, Westbrook, and Powell so far. And for the Celtics, they've been really struggling getting other players involved in the scoring column. Tatum up to 10 on 4 for 5 shooting in his first 9 minutes on the floor tonight. Jason Tatum with 10. Jaylen Brown's only got 2. Jaylen Brown really needs to step up tonight. Just 0 for 6 so far in this game. He's uncharacteristic. He's been not able to finish drives off at the rim tonight for Jaylen Brown. Jrue Holiday with 4. 3 by Pritchard, 2 by Cornette. Derek White yet to score either for him. So Derek White, 0 for 3, no points by White. It's one of those games that the Celtics going to have to rely on the hot hand tonight, which the hot hand right now looks to appear to be Jason Tatum in double figures with 10 in his first 9 minutes. And I talked about it before the stream that, like, we're witnessing just the NBA players taking over the game, like scoring on, like, the scoring of the NBA has just been taken over to another level. Like, this week alone, Embiid dropped down 70. Cat had 62 on the same night for Minnesota. And then yesterday, Luka Doncic had 73, the highest point total ever scored this season, top 5 in the history of the game in the NBA for Luka Doncic with 73 points. And, like, where's the defense been as we're going through a all offensive-centric NBA right now? The scoring's getting better and better and better, whereas the defense has been lacking. But this Celtic squad, like, You get guys that can drop down 50 and 60 on you. Tatum, his career high was 60 against the Spurs back in 2021, where they were down by 30. They came back and won that game in a crazy come-from-behind victory. Boston here gets called for the defensive 3 seconds as we're back to action. So James Harden at the free throw line makes the technical free throw, plus the Clippers will get the ball. But Jaylen Brown can give you 50. It's just like we haven't really seen that from the two this season because of how well balanced the Celtics roster is. But tonight we might need Tatum to have a big game for him if none of the other guys are able to step up, which has been very rare for the Celtics to not have enough hot hands to win the game. Last game, everybody was red hot. They had 7 guys in double figures. Outside Hauser catching fire, 3, swoosh. He has got a bang from the perimeter. It's good for the 3 ball by Sam Hauser. 27-24. Celtics have made 3 straight threes in a row after starting off 0 for 10 from the perimeter. Boston 8-4 in total bench points right now. Norman Powell at the left wing moves it across the floor. Here's a 3 taken by Amir Coffey. That is well off the mark, no good. And the rebound on the near side secured by Pritchard. Pritchard bursts the speed at the low block. Outside finds Holiday looking to get going. Right baseline dribble. Skip past the wing over to Hauser. Touch pass corner 3. Holiday. Bricked off the back rim, no good. Clippers with a defensive rebound. Westbrook will slow it down now for LA. They'll take a 3 and they make it. From the top by the former Celtic Daniel Theis. So 30-24 right now for the Clippers. 3 for 10 from the perimeter for the Clippers. 3 for 14 for the Celtics. We'll see if Boston can start to attack more inside the paint. The Clippers' interior defense has held up strong, even with their 7-footer listed out. Zubac, Pritchard, open 3, couldn't hit. Yeah, that's a tough one right there. He was wide open, just couldn't make it. The top of the key, and now the Clippers up by 6 with it. Harden working on Pritchard 101, trying to hunt that mismatch. Harden dribbles up inside the key. Harden 10 on the shot clock, fires the pass left corner. Dribbles inside, Amir Coffey, tough shot, fall away, around and in, got the bounce. 8-point lead for the Clippers now. Celtics looking to see if they can get higher quality looks right now from the floor, trying to turn this into a 3-point shooting contest. Tatum, double team, pass off the roll down to Holiday underneath. Holiday jumper, mid-range, contested by Theis, no good. Tipped up, and Theis secures the defensive rebound. Tough defense right there by Daniel Theis. Inside, contesting the shot by Holiday. Westbrook, no good. Missed it from point-blank range. Celtics get lucky. Celtics come down with a rebound. Pritchard up the floor finds Tatum. Tatum with 10, fires a fastball, cutting to the hoop. Holiday, dish underneath, though. Nice little extra pass. Leads to the slam dunk for 2 by Luke Cornett. 32-26, Drew Holiday. Great pass right there, able to find Cornett for the slam. 9:10 left to go here before halftime. Clippers 6-point advantage. Harden bounce pass behind his back. Coffey out to the corner. Here's Westbrook with a 3, comes up short. Off the brick there by Westbrook. The Celtics come down with it. Pritchard. Hand off to Tatum. Tatum at the left wing perimeter, guarded 1-on-1 by Powell, and Powell picks up the reach and foul. Got 100 plus right now on the stream. If you guys are new in the channel, make sure to smash that thumbs up. Hit that like, helps out this video a ton on YouTube being found. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell as well. And thanks all for joining in tonight on this one. Been a good game so far. Celtics have only lost 1 home game this entire season. 20-1 in their home floor. Came against the Nuggets 8 days ago. Back in his way. Tatum, fall away, tough shot. Over the rim, missed off the mark as Harden came up with the basketball. Harden 3-on-2 up the floor. Finds man, transition, dunks it with a right-handed flush. Clippers again by 8. Celtics looking to see if they can get that higher quality look than a 3. Drew, step back. Off the rim, no good. Missed the step back 3 as that lid not looking so generous for the Celtics tonight in their home floor. And Daniel Theis underneath off the off fade, count the bucket and the foul. This is the first time the Celtics have trailed tonight by double digits. And the one by Theis gets Cornett going up on the blocking foul. Daniel Theis will shoot one coming up at the free throw line after the timeout. 36-26 right now as we take the timeout. And we are down to 8:20 left to go remaining before halftime. Uncharacteristic Celtics game so far. Hey, what's good? Young Poppy, yo, welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. Daniel, welcome back in the stream. Thanks everyone for being a part here. Make sure to hit us up in the chat who you guys like tonight in this game here, Celtics or Clippers. And actually, for the first time in a while since I've covered the Celtics here, the poll is pretty much even. Right now, the Clippers actually have surpassed the Celtics in the poll, 51 to 49 at the moment here. So good to see that we've been able to build the audience and get a lot of new people here on the channel. This channel is out here for all different types of sports fans. I am a Celtics fan myself. This year in 2024, trying to cover as much Celtics games as possible when I'm around. And then I do cover other NBA teams from time to time when the Celtics are off too. So good to see that we're able to get more viewers in here on the channel. Really helps no matter who you root for. Glad to have you guys in the stream. So yeah, once we hit halftime, we'll probably have a nice guest appearance once again on this stream. So be sure to hang in at halftime here. We'll have a good guest appearance by one of our favorites in the building, Mr. Tops, if he is still behaving properly. I'll get him back on the screen for some airtime during halftime. Quick update with other scores going on in the NBA. Currently, the Nuggets lead the Sixers 93-90. Down to 8 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter in that game. The Nets looking good. They're up over the Rockets 83-63. And then the Jazz tonight crushing the Hornets 60-34 right now midway through the second. The Celtics just trying to generate offense. Jason Tatum, 10 points for him, 4 points by Drew Holiday, 3 each from the bench by Hauser and Pritchard, but Jaylen Brown only 2 points scored so far tonight by JB. Yes, I hope to do the NCAA tournament once again. Yes, Wendy's does make good hamburgers. I actually had Wendy's today. I wanted to start to eat healthy though, so I actually tried one of the salads that Wendy's had on their menu. I saw like the final 10 minutes of that game there, Jeffrey. That was quite wild. Devin Carter's the man. Alright, so here we go. 8:20 left to go before halftime. Daniel Tice will get one shot here at the free throw line for the and one. So Tice made the bucket before the timeout, +1 at the line, and Tice missed the free throw, skipped around the rim and out. Yeah, the unfortunate part about Tice when he rejoined the Celtics once again, the unfortunate part about the end of his Celtics career is when he had that open three that they drew up, and he missed the three from the corner as the game expired and lost the game for his team. A Cornette down low, drives off the glass, up and in off the backboard, gets the layup. Luke Cornette able to have a couple big buckets so far in this game right now. We're under 8 minutes left to go before half. Harden at the TD Garden logo. He's guarded by Brown. Brown with just 2 so far this game. Yet to make a shot, both at the free throw line. Harden towards his left around the perimeter. Harden double team. Pass off the roll now. And Tice up fake. Tice moves it outside. Harden 2 in the shot clock. Harden force up a 3. Comes up short. Oh, we got fouled though. He's going to have 3 free throws coming up here at the line for James Harden. Let's see in this replay. You got Brown. Yeah, Jaylen Brown. It's a bad foul. Jaylen Brown blocking foul on the 3-point shot attempt by Harden. This will be 3 coming up. Oof, that's rough. Yeah, Celtics just not with the program tonight. That was with 0.5 of a second left to go on the shot clock, by the way. Man, that is crushing. That is just crushing right there. Jaylen Brown commits the foul as James Harden went up for the 3-point shot motion. And drew the contact, and yeah, Jaylen Brown got him on his shooting hands off the release there. So this should be 3 coming up at the line. Referee is taking a look at this one right now at the monitor. Harden takes the 3 over Brown. Yeah, it looked like Brown got him as there was 0.8 of a second on the shot clock when Harden released that basketball from the perimeter. Just a tough foul call there, picked up. Yeah, that's what I had today was chicken Caesar salad. Haven't had like chicken Caesar in a while, so wanted something to give me like energy and keep me healthy, which is good. Got 110 plus watching. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to smash that thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and really appreciate you guys for being a part here on the channel right now. So we are pending free throws coming up here at the line. The referee is looking at this one at the monitor, currently discussing, as we are down to 7:29 left to go remaining before halftime. Just a slow offensive game tonight for Boston. The Celtics shooting the ball had a very slim at 29% from the floor, 10 for 34. They're only 3 for 16 from 3 for the league-leading Celtics from the perimeter this season. Clippers +2 in the glass right now without Zubac tonight, 20-18. So it's been an off game so far. Still got a long way to go, though, tonight. But Boston hasn't woken up yet after closing out 3 straight wins in their road trip. A sweep over in Texas on Monday and Tuesday, and then Sunday and Monday with a sweep over in Texas. Followed that up shooting a blistering hot 63.5% against the Heat on Thursday in that 33-point win. All right, so James Harden now at the free throw line for the Clippers, looking to see if he can extend it. Largest lead has been by 10 for the Clippers. First one's good. And he will get 3 free throws in the line. So James Harden got knocked down by Jaylen Brown. Second free throw by Harden. It's up. It's good. This is the largest lead of the game, tied for tonight for the Clippers. Right now, they have struggled on the road, 10-10 road record, but inside their home arena, 19-4, but yet to win in the back-to-back this year. And impressive how they started off defensively. Commitment to the defensive side of the ball, where they're 0 for 3 this season on back-to-backs, and Harden makes all 3 shots at the line. So tough game so far by Jaylen Brown. Committed to fall from the perimeter. Harden made all the 3 free throws. Jaylen Brown yet to make a field goal so far. And now the Clippers will get the inbound as well. So the referee is determined the Clippers will get the inbound. Harden bounce past Tice. Swings it out to the top. Open 3 straightaway. Coffee. Bricked off the back of no good, as it's O'Shea Brissett who secures the defensive rebound. Celtics with a possession. Horford lobs it over to the outside. It goes into the hands here of Brown. Brown floats it up across the floor, out to the corner. O'Shea Brissett, right base on dribble, finds Pritchard, takes the 3. Off the mark, no good. Pip back, not there by Cornette, and it comes up to the rebound here by the Clippers. Up the floor for LA. Amir Coffey attacks right over White, scores the layup. 41-28. Yeah, this has been an off night so far for Boston. There you go. Jaylen Brown, fast break transition, gets the bucket. So he finally makes his first field goal into the game. With around 6.5 left to go before halftime. Clippers open 3. Harden comes up short off the rim. Pritchard there for the defensive board. Gabriel, welcome back on the streamer, man. Yeah, not a good one for the Celtics so far. And yikes, not good either. Jaylen Brown coughs it up off the baseline dribble. Fast break transition. And a putback buckets there by Harden. On a fast break, and Joe Mazzulla will burn another timeout on the floor. It's 43-30. 6:13 left to go here before half, and the Celtics just not with the program today in this game at all. Man, Jaylen Brown just not with the show tonight at all for him. Looking rough. James Harden, he's a +14, the top plus-minus on the floor currently. 7 points by Harden, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal so far by Harden. Get players that's starting to get into a rhythm lately, and it's still just Jason Tatum tonight who's been doing the bulk of the work. He's got a third of the points, 10 out of 30 tonight by Tatum. But yeah, Jaylen Brown, 4 points, 1 for 7 shooting, just turned it over for his first time tonight. And yeah, just uncharacteristic right now for Boston at this point. Got to get the wheels going on in this game. Alright, so if you guys are new in the stream, make sure to smash that thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell. If you like to come on back for future live streams here on the channel, I specialize in Celtics coverage play-by-play, but also cover other NBA teams too as well on the channel. I'm also looking forward to covering March Madness coming up in a couple months as well. That should be a fun time to cover those games, hopefully. Quick update in the NBA right now. Nuggets and Sixers. The Sixers without Joel Embiid tonight, and they're playing right down to the wire against Denver, 96-95. Denver, 1-point lead with 5:15 left to go in the fourth quarter. As the Nuggets lead by 1 on their home floor. Nets leading the Rockets tonight, 88-70. The Jazz up over the Hornets right now, 69-40. Couple games gone to the final from earlier today. The Knicks got the best record since the start of the new year for New York. 125-109 victory for the Knicks over the Heat, and then the Wizards able to win over the Pistons tonight. Battle for last, 118-104. Celtics got to get this going on offensively because it's been rough. Boston 3 for 17 from 3. 29% shooting, just 9 total assists. They had 35 assists in their victory over Miami on Thursday, and just struggling to move that ball around. Not many crisp, clean passes so far for the Celtics, and they're lucky that their defense, for the most part, has kept them in the game. But the Clippers right now creeping up and putting themselves up by 13, and just your defense can do so much for you when your offense is stuck in a rut, and it just hasn't been a good game in terms of what the offense has done tonight. The Celtics keep on jacking up threes. They haven't been able to just be able to go inside and get quality looks and start to attack in this game. And the Celtics there in the first possession coming back, they jack up at the 3 and they miss it. 3 for 18 from the perimeter, Harden blocked to the bounce by White. There's a big defensive play there. Derek White coming through with some energy. Gonna need the energy remaining part of this one here because it just haven't been able to get into their rhythm at all today. Inbound. Out to the left corner. It's into the hands to George. Crossover. Works on Tatum underneath. Bounce pass over to the wing. Kawhi up fake. Sends it on top. Off to Harden. Harden down to 3 in the shot clock. Dribbles up. Finds space over White. Contested late by Horford. Missed off the front rim. They came up with an offensive rebound though by Tice. Paul George fires a jumper. Missed well off the mark in a deep 2. And it sails out of bounds. So now the Celtics with an opportunity. Down by 13. Chance to cut it to 10 or 11. Tatum. Edge of the midcourt logo. 5:15 left to go before halftime. Tatum lobs it over free throw circle. Horford pushes out to the wing to White. Dribbles up. Takes the jumper. 13-footer. Missed off the mark. Deflected back to the perimeter. Offensive rebound goes to Brown. White. Dribble drive right down the lane inside. Huge rejection by Daniel Tice as he comes up, denies the layup attempt by Derek White. Leads the transition layup there by James Harden. 15-point lead now for the Clippers, 45-30. Part of an 18-6 run in the last 6 minutes of action here for LAC. Celtics at the wing. O'Shea Brissett towards his left around the perimeter. Bounce pass over to Brown. Brown to 101 at the right corner. Dribbles up. Takes the jumper. Got it. For Jaylen Brown, knocked down, no call with the referees, but JB able to splash it through. Good to see right there, Jaylen Brown able to get on the board, his second made field goal of the night. Only 29% shooting in this game for the Celtics. Clippers at 44% currently. Amir Coffey double teamed at the elbow. Bounce pass goes out to the top off to Harden. Harden takes the 3 over. Brown and the airballed it. Right at the buzzer. Shot clock violation there by the Clippers by James Harden. Hey, what's good? Luis in the stream. Welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, good question there. I'm going to go with the Lakers in that one against Golden State. Yeah, Golden State having a lot of trouble this year. The Lakers have fallen back recently. Lakers taking on the Celtics coming up this Thursday. Tatum, double team, gets past the double team, drives inside. Tatum to the rim, no good. Missed the shot off the mark, and it goes right back to the Clippers for the rebound. Plumlee sends it out to the corner off to Mann. Yeah, this has been a really just lackluster offensive performance here in this first half. Boston with 32 on the board, around 3.5 left to go before halftime. They're shooting below 30%. Coffee, fall away over. White connects on it. 15 up here for the Clippers. Celtics ranking top 5 in the NBA in defensive efficiency and offensive efficiency, and right now their offense has been just stagnant. Derek White pass downhill. Jaylen Brown, that's a layup that he usually 99.9% of the time converts on as he split double teamers. Couldn't finish at the rim. Tatum deflected it. Holiday came up with a steal. Pass ahead off to Tatum. Tatum at the rim scores. Up and in off the backboard. Looking for the foul call. Couldn't get it, but you still got to play on right now for JT as he was searching for that and one. 13-point game. Clippers with the basketball. Edge in the midcourt logo. It's George. George dribbles up now to the right elbow. George inside the key as he moves it out. Got intercepted once again. Back-to-back steals by Drew Holiday. Holiday jacks up a three. He's got it. Bang, bang, Drew Holiday. And a timeout taken on the floor by Ty Lue with the Clippers. 47-37. Drew Holiday igniting the Celtics run right now. Catapulting this team on back-to-back steals. We head to the timeout with 2:39 left to go before halftime. There's that spark right there. Drew Holiday. 2 straight steals. Tatum made the layup off the Holiday assist on the fast break, and then Holiday got the steal. And then jacked up the 3 in transition and connected on it. And now the Celtics starting to get into a little bit of a rhythm as of late. Right now in the timeout, if you guys are new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Quick update here. Feel free to keep on tuning in when we get into halftime and beyond on the channel tonight, because we will have a halftime special guest appearance for a couple of moments by my Tortoise, who's in the building tonight. Mr. Tops the Tortoise is on location where I am tonight. And by the way, if this is your first time watching my channel, I'm actually away right now, so usually like 99.9% of the streams are done from my room, and I kind of sound a little bit different tonight because I can't really like shout out in a hotel and stuff like that, so my apologies if I'm not like as energetic as I am usually during previous streams, because I'm in like a hotel building with multiple other guests and rooms next door, so can't be as loud as I usually am in my room when I'm covering like the actual streams. But make sure to be a part here of this channel and subscribe over and ring that notification bell if you guys would like to be notified for future live streams. Back from the timeout. Next stream will be on Monday night, 7:30 p.m. The Celtics host the Pelicans. Terrence Mann, back from the timeout, drills the 3 straight away. 13-point Clippers lead again. Celtics with it. Corner 3 laced up by Holiday. Missed off the mark. As the weak side rebound gets pulled down by Plumlee. Harden up the floor, guarded by Holiday. 4 for 16 from 3 for the Clippers. The Celtics even worse at 4 for 20. Make it 4 for 17 as they missed it from the near side corner by Mann. Celtics with the ball as we approach the 2-minute mark left to go before half. Tatum swings it outside to the wing. Holiday jabs up as he dribbles up, dribbles back to the wing, takes the 3, rainbow, halfway down, skipped around the rim and out. Couldn't convert right there by Drew on the 3 ball, and the Clippers will slow down tempo. The lob goes off to Kawhi, backs his way on Brown. Kawhi, mid-block, inside, dishes out on top. Harden with a 3. Missed off the back rim. Battle for the rebound. Holiday comes down with it for the Celtics. Looking to space it here. Transition. Brown, kick, corner, 3 on its way. Derek White, no good off the mark. And the Celtics turning this into a 3-point shooting contest. And they are bricking threes. They got to realize that if the 3s aren't dropping, you got to get to the rim somehow, some way. And Mason Plumlee scores the bucket. Inside a key for 2 by Plumlee. It's 52-37. Final minute left to go of action. Got to get to the rim here if you're the Celtics. This is just abysmal right now for Boston. Just quick update on bench points. Yeah, the Celtics got 18 total bench points in this first half. Like, you got to at least make an effort to go downhill to get it to the rim. Yeah, take it to the rim, definitely. for the Celtics. They got fast break transition numbers. They're just kicking it out to corner shooters who keeps on bricking at 55 seconds left to go. The Celtics brick another shot there. Down by 15, and the Clippers going to slow it down, use tempo. Harden guarded at the top by Tatum. This goes down as one of the worst first half performances this season. The corner three is good by George from the outside. Largest deficit of the game is the Celtics tonight not showing up, and usually they show up big time on Saturdays. Tonight, a no-show in the first half. White leans in. White draws the contact, but he gets called on the foul as he elbowed the defender. It's going to be an offensive foul picked up by Derek White. Let's see, White. Yup, lowered his shoulder on Paul George, trying to lean in there. George took the charges. This will go back to the Clippers. Clippers with a chance to go up by 20 at halftime. Yeah, haven't seen this all season long. They had that tough game on Black Friday against the Magic that they get crushed pretty hard tonight. Haven't seen this since the Bucks game where they came out with this little of intensity. They let it to their head tonight. This Clippers team could very well make a run and see them in the NBA Finals. For the Clippers, they've been year after year searching to see if they can get back to the NBA Finals with a roster that they've assembled. And picking up James Harden at the start of the season. They got Westbrook last year right before the playoffs, and all the big names in the roster, and Kawhi dedicated this year to playing as many games as possible, as Jaylen Brown drills the deep two. As we're down to 1.5 seconds left to go. That's a big jumper right there. The pass, corner three at the buzzer. Kawhi off the mark, missed. We close out and go into halftime. 55-39. The Celtics scoring below 40 in the first half of action. Just not a good look tonight offensively by Boston. A ton of forced shots, going iso ball, jacking up a bunch of threes. They had transition opportunities. They couldn't finish in transition. And when they started to go more into transition, they kicked it out to shooters who missed threes at the corner. And all in general, it has just been a terrible offensive display so far in this first half. Completely different from what we saw on Thursday, where they had multiple hot hands in that game against Miami. So right now we go into halftime here, everyone, and this has just been a lopsided affair right now in this game. The Celtics really got to get something going, and they're lucky right now that the Clippers aren't like lighting them up currently, because the Clippers aren't having their best game shooting either. It's just Boston has been horrendous. The Celtics defense allowed the Celtics to hang in there throughout the most part, and then the Clippers outscored them 29-18 in the second quarter after the Clippers led at the end of 126-21. The Clippers shooting the ball 43% from the floor, 21 for 49 from the floor at the end of the first half. They're only 5 for 21 from three. The Clippers, by the way, are the top three-point shooting team in the NBA at just under 40% from the perimeter this season. And for the Celtics, just not attacking the paint enough. When they are, they're not finishing opportunities at the rim. And this speaks to itself in volumes. You got to get downhill to draw fouls. You got to get these guys into foul trouble tonight. Boston just 5 for 5 at the free throw line currently. Just a terrible game all around. The Clippers lead points in the paint 28-18. The Celtics yet to establish the three ball. They're 4 for 23 from the perimeter, 29% from the floor. And right now the Clippers exposing them through just locking them down on the perimeter in this game and making sure, taking away their twos and making sure they can't get anything in the paint, forcing them into threes, but also closing out on the shooters from the perimeter. The Celtics tonight just not making their shots as they've got forced into the corner multiple times, hoisting up threes, and they keep on breaking them off the rim. Jason Tatum with 12, the top scorer. He had 10 in his first 9 minutes of court time by Tatum, but been basically silent in that second quarter. Only 2 points total in the second quarter by Tatum. 12 points in 19 minutes. 8 points by Jaylen Brown after a really slow start. He was 0 for 6 to begin. 7 points by Jrue Holiday. Off the bench, Cornette with 6. Derek White's yet to score so far tonight. He is 0 for 6 with no points by White. He has made it up, though, with 2 blocks defensively. And Drew Holiday's got 7 points. He did have that massive steal that led him to fast break transition. But Holiday as well having a cold night, 2 for 10 shooting. So it's been a tough one so far for the Celtics here in the first half. And a lot of the guys that have been able to get going lately, Holiday and White, just not their night so far tonight in this first. Kawhi's got 12. Kawhi's 5 for 7 shooting. Terrence Mann is 10 right now. And then James Harden has 9 alongside 6 rebounds, 4 assists for James Harden. James Harden's the top plus-minus on the floor with 19. So right now we're at halftime. If you guys are new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe here. 29.4% from the field, 4 for 23 from 3. The Celtics facing their third biggest halftime deficit this season, coming out flat like they did against Milwaukee earlier this month. Looking to see if they can turn things around here for the second half. Quick update here on the scoreboard update in the NBA, and make sure to keep on tuning in here, because in a couple minutes from now, we will have a special guest appearance here on the screen with my Tortoise, Mr. Tops, who's in the building. Gonna be bringing him on at halftime in a couple minutes from now. But quick update with the scoreboard in the NBA. The Nuggets leading the Sixers. 16 seconds left to go. Closer than what I would have thought there, because Joel Embiid is not playing tonight. He was a late scratch from the lineup after a lot of hype between Jokic and Embiid meeting up tonight, but Embiid not available. And the Nuggets only up by 4 in a home game against the Sixers. 109 to 105, 16 seconds left to go as Denver leads. Paul Reed filling in for Joel Embiid has 30 points and 13 rebounds tonight for Paul Reed. Brooklyn Nets leading the Houston Rockets 97 to 84. Wow, holy smokes, look at this score here that I am going to say. The Utah Jazz, this is the halftime score between Utah and Charlotte. The halftime score is Utah 82, Charlotte 47. That's insane. The Utah Jazz blowing the doors off the Charlotte Hornets tonight, 82 to 47. Larry Markkinen with 26 points in the first half. Cam Thomas getting back to what he was in the early start of the season. He's dropped down 32 tonight for Brooklyn with an 97 to 86 lead over Houston in that game. I'm just going to go quickly over the college basketball scoreboard too. Feel free to let me know out in the chat who you guys like to win this one tonight, Celtics or Clippers. Actually, I think this is the first time that I've covered a Celtics stream that it's been the opposing team who's got a higher percentage in the votes column tonight. So welcome all the new viewers here for being a part of the channel tonight. But quick update in the college basketball scores. Kentucky was down early. They were trailing. Now they got the lead over Arkansas 38 to 35. Arizona up over Oregon currently 87 to 75 in the final minute of action. Tennessee up over their rival Vanderbilt with around 5 minutes left to go, 68 to 55. Tennessee has been clicking lately. Richmond looking to pull off the upset over to Dayton. Flyers in A-10 action, 44 to 40. Dayton up to number 16 in the rankings. Creighton up over DePaul. 6 minutes left to go in the first, 34 to 27. Hey, what's good, Raphael? Welcome in. Thanks for stopping by from the Philippines. All right, so we're going to have a guest appearance here in just a moment. So I'll be back in a brief minute here. Going to get my Tortoise to join in on the stream. So do not leave the stream. We're going to have a special guest appearance for a couple minutes. I'm going to see if I can put it to the break slide, but this break slide will be very, very brief. Probably for like 5-10 seconds. And we'll be back in a couple seconds now after I get my Tortoise. All right, so here he is. This is my pet tortoise, Mr. Tops. So say hello, everybody, to Mr. Tops making his appearance here at halftime. And Celtics aren't doing so well. Maybe Mr. Tops can be the support towards helping out the Celtics make a comeback tonight in this game. So without any further ado, here happens to be my pet tortoise, Mr. Tops. There we go. So there he is. He's a Dalmatian Herman's tortoise. And he's making a trip tonight with me. And he's getting a little bit bigger every single day for Mr. Tops. He likes romaine lettuce. So there he is. And making his camera appearance. He's been on a couple times tonight for Mr. Tops. And he's having a good night, looks like, for him. He's done well today. So I'm going to go put him away. And hopefully he'll be able to be a good luck charm here for the Celtics in the second half tonight. So good boy there, Mr. Tops. All right, welcome back in. Hey, what's good? The Sister Surround, welcome back on. Thanks for joining in. Once again, glad to have you back in the stream right now. So right now we're just at halftime. Just been uncharacteristic for this game for the Celtics, not looking like themselves of the past. Really good to just get their team back in order, start to make their shots because they're having a lot of trouble buying buckets tonight in this game. This looks like a complete 180 from what I last covered on Thursday where the Celtics had multiple hot hands. They just don't have like any hot hands so far in this game tonight by Boston. So they're in really deep trouble right now so far tonight. Hey, what's good? Aaron on the channel. Welcome in. Yeah, we'll have to get some sort of Mr. Tops merch upcoming in the future. Yeah, we just put him in the stream a couple minutes ago. So we got his good minute of fame for Mr. Tops here. And It's been enjoying life today. Been enjoying life lately. Wasn't really the case last night for Mr. Tops. We heard a big boom in the kitchen and around midnight last night, and we let him roam out there because he usually likes to sleep next to the wood stove in the kitchen. And we heard a big boom, and then we kept on hearing noises in the kitchen. And what happened was that he flipped over next to the wood stove yesterday. So luckily, we were able to get him back on the right track because if he was found flipped over after many hours, it might not be too well. But luckily, we were able to place him back on the right foot within a matter of moments, which was good for him, and he was able to get a good night's rest yesterday. After the night wasn't that bad last night, it wasn't too cold. Last couple nights been warmer than what we had before, where it was quite chilly or so. But yeah, we should be starting the second half here upcoming in a couple minutes from now. Thanks so much all for patiently waiting, being a part here on the stream, and joining in. I'm thinking about Wednesday doing PC against UConn for Wednesday for a stream for next week. So I plan on covering Celtics on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday for next week, and also Sunday. And then the Wednesday stream will be PC versus UConn. I'm going to try college again and see how that one goes because I haven't tried an FS1 stream so far, so I'm going to see if there's like any like issues with other people streaming those games. I know there's been a ton of problems with other people streaming the ESPN games. Even that night for Purdue, Indiana, because I actually wasn't able to stream that one because something came up on that night that I needed to do. But I looked back at a brief moment to see if there were like other streams going on, and there was a ton of stuff going on. So the Peacock streams are having that problem too, with other people taking like copyrighted content out of there. Also, they've had a lot of difficulty for ESPN for college basketball with that too. So I'm going to try Fox Sports 1 and hopefully hopefully nobody's like uploading like showing the actual game on the screen, because that's been a problem for the college basketball streams that we've run into as of late. Because for like the last 5 years, I've been covering college basketball, talking about the brackets, and talking about the teams for college hoops. It's just this year it's been tough to do because I haven't been able to build an audience from it, because so many people have got away with streaming the games illegally and taking away my viewership that it's just really hurt the channel. And I'm just hoping by the time we get to the NCAA tournament, like once we start the NCAA tournament, I'm just hoping that I'm able to like gain viewers once again, like every single year. I've been able to gain viewers from the NCAA tournament, and hopefully those channels won't keep on doing illegal streams by the time we get to the tournament, because it really hurts my channel and hurts the viewership, and hurts like generating viewership, and also like hurts bringing in like revenue for the channel. Like all of it has like a downward spiral and stuff. Yeah. Celtics really got to start to figure stuff out, because they just keep on jacking up 3 after 3, and tonight they're not feeling it from 3. They got to start attacking this team and getting to the free throw line. They only attempted 5 total free throws in the first half for them. Alright, so we're going to start here second half in just a moment. Thanks all for joining in. If you guys are new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. I'm probably going to post tomorrow on the community tab my upcoming schedule for next week, so I created my graphics for that. So that should be posted tomorrow at some point for my upcoming schedule, what I plan on covering for next week. Yeah, that was a really rough first half, and hopefully here Boston is able to turn things around. Down by 16. It's usually they've been a team that's been up by 16, and now tonight they're going to have second half heroics to come on back in this game. Jason Tatum's got 12, everybody else in single digits right now as we start off the second half of action. Left to right on the floor, the Clippers with the basketball first. Terrence Mann dribble drives over Horford off the glass, no good. A rebound secure by Tatum. Celtics coming out with new profound energy here in the second half, looking more like themselves. A usual Tatum right to the rim, scores up and in off the backboard. It's good for 2. That's exactly what I want right there. Jason Tatum downhill, head full of steam, attacking to the rim. Now he's got 14. Harden at the elbow, drops down the pass off to Mann, cutting to the hoop underneath. Mann up to 10 so far tonight. Handoff to Kawhi. Kawhi with 12, the top scorer for the Clippers. Dribbles out right corner. Step back 3 in the air over Horford. Missed off the rim, no good. Mann secured the offensive rebound to the baseline. Open 3, Paul George. Swoosh. He drills the 3. It's 58-41. Siegel, what's good? Welcome in, man. Siegel, if you're just joining in, you missed out on Mr. Tops at halftime, but once we get into a timeout in the future, I'll see if I can bring back Mr. Tops onto the stream for you. Holiday bounce pass, looking for the backdoor cutter, deflected, intercepted, inside a key by Paul George. That was a great defensive possession right there by the Clippers. The Clippers with the ball, down to the low block Harden, moves it outside at George, elevates for the J, missed off the mark. And Tatum collects the defensive rebound. 10.5 left to go in the third. Tatum with a lone bucket so far scored in the second. Tatum again attacks downhill to the rim. Up and in off the backboard. Good for 2 more by Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum doing the work right now. He's got himself up to 16, the top scorer. Top of the key with Harden. Harden takes a 3 over White. Skipped around the rim and out. Mann, a battle for the rebound. Knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Terrence Mann. This will be Celtics ball. Hey, what's good? Twin City Bulldog Club. Welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, things going pretty well. Celtics looking to see if they can start to mount a comeback right now. Tatum, lone 2 buckets made so far in the second half. Tatum jacks up a 3. Swoosh. He has got a baby. Bang, bang by JT. 58-46. You're looking for a big game tonight, a 40 burger on the board. Jason Tatum may have had it tonight. He's got 19 at the moment, starting to get into a groove. 3 straight buckets in a row by JT, looking to take over this game. White came up with a block, the ball into the hands to Plumlee though at the corner. Bounce pass over to the cutter. Kawhi gets the drop. Made the layup. Will they count it? I don't think so. The referees will not count the layup, actually, made by Paul George. They will say it was on the floor that the foul got picked up. Joe, welcome in. Thanks for joining in, man. Yeah, that's awesome there, man. That was a close game for a while, but Illinois able to win against Indiana. 5 block shots tonight by Boston. Celtics without Porzingis, 2 by the Clippers. So far tonight, the foul occurred on the floor. Celtics catch a break there as Kawhi made the layup, but the foul occurred before he went up into the layup motion. So this will be an inbound for the Clippers. 12-point lead for LA. Kawhi dribbles up to the free throw circle. Takes the jumper. No good on the 12-footer. Tipped in, though, for 2 by Terrence Mann. That's a crusher there for Boston. Couldn't box out on the glass. Instead, Mann got possession, able to tap it back in. Tatum at the top of the key with 19, the game leader. Tatum, a dribble, drive down the hill, kick out to the corner. Offensive foul. Jason Tatum runs over Paul George inside the key. And this will go back to LA. Doing everything possible out there. I mean, I don't have a problem with that right now for JT because he's been the hot hand in this game, the lone one that's showing up tonight in the scoring column. Everybody else in single digits right now for the Celtics. Tatum's got 19, the top scorer. Harden slides it over to the left wing, into the hands of Kawhi. Kawhi dribbles up, drives into Horford at the low block. Kawhi with a right hand, floats it up and scores with a layup. 16-point lead for the Clippers. Approaching it. The 8.5-minute mark left to go in the third. Celtics with it. Top of the key. They'll try Brown. Brown dribbles up towards the right elbow. Brown. Pro hop. Bounce pass behind his back. Horford out to his left to Tatum around the perimeter. Tatum jacks up a 3. Tough shot. No good. It went wide left to the rim as the Clippers come down with it. Outlet pass ahead. They dunk it down. Behind the defense with Paul George. It's an 18-point Clippers lead, and Joe Mazzulla has to burn a timeout. 6-zip run in the last minute for the Clippers right now. The Celtics in deep trouble. 8:22 left to go in the third. And Boston having a difficult night tonight with their offense on a grind as we take the timeouts. Man, talk about a bad night to not show up for the Celtics here. Marquee night, you're playing the best team in the NBA, the Clippers, since December the 1st. The Clippers with a record of 22-4 since the start of December, and they've only lost twice here in January, and those 2 losses were by 4 points and by 3 points. The Celtics are the best team in the NBA, but, I mean, we started the season in late October. Right now, the Clippers playing the best basketball out of anybody, up to the 3 seed in the Western Conference, surpassing the Nuggets. Hey, there we go. Big win there for Indiana State for you, Joe, today. Awesome there, man. Quick update on the scoreboard currently in the NBA. The Nuggets outlasting the Sixers today, 111 to 105. That's a good takeaway from Philadelphia today. Road game for Philly. And Joel Embiid was a late scratch for that game because there was a bunch of hype for Embiid versus Jokic. And then Embiid did not play today with a late scratch for that game. The Nuggets won by just 6 on their home floor. 111 to 105 the final score. Jokic with a double-double, 26 points, 16 rebounds. It was Paul Reed who filled in for Joel Embiid tonight. Paul Reed had 30 points and 13 rebounds tonight for Philly. Other games going on in the NBA. The Bucks up over the Pelicans 22 to 17. Celtics will face the Pelicans in their next game on Monday night at 7:30 p.m. That'll be my next stream, so feel free to join in for Celtics Pelicans on Monday night at 7:30. How about this score on the scoreboard? The Jazz are crushing the Hornets by 34, 94 to 60 the score midway through the third quarter, and the Nets are looking to close it out against the Rockets tonight, 103 to 98. Brooklyn with a 5-point lead with 10.5 seconds left. Cam Thomas with 35 points. Yep, that is true there for Ice Ice Baby. The claw with Kawhi. Best laugh ever. Classic. Yeah, good to see that they had a sell out there. Looks like Joe has put it out in the Holman Center. That's awesome, man. So here we go, back to action. Celtics looking to see if they can get the wheels offensively going. They haven't throughout the course of this night. Poor offensive display. Tatum, top of the key, defended by Mann. Dribbles up now to the right wing. Slides it over to his left to Horford. Dribbles down the lane. Floats up the pass. Intercepted by Kawhi inside the key. The Clippers on the fast break. 3-on-2 up the floor as they attack with George downhill to the rim. And George gets fouled. 2 free throws coming up by the Clippers. George targets Tatum, who picked up the blocking foul. This has been a no good, very bad game here currently tonight for Boston. Just not their day. Joe Mazzulla ball, live and die by the 3 tonight. They are crumbling. They're crumbling hard. First free throw is good by George. Chance to go up by 20 when a made free throw in the second one. Paul George got 13. Kawhi leads the way with 14. 12 points by Terrence Mann. They got 3 in double figures as the second free throw is good. 66-46. 8-zip run by the Clippers in the last minute and a half. Derek White yet to really make anything tonight. Slides it off to his right off to Holiday. Holiday attacks downhill. Swings it off to Brown. Brown having a tough game as well. Brown at the elbow. Basically, it's been one man tonight for the Celtics. Tough shot, fall away by Brown. Bricked off the front rim, and the rebound secured here by Harden. Celtics stagnant offensively, taking a lot of tough iso ball looks in this game for deep twos and perimeter jumpers. Harden staring down Tatum. Harden 101, 10 in the shot clock. Harden, top of the free throw circle, floats it up over the top in a two-handed alley-oop jam by Mason Plumlee. 22-point lead. 36-22 points in the paint. Big U after big U tonight by Boston. The entry pass down low to Tatum, and Mann collects the reach-in foul. This has just been despicable tonight by the Celtics. To say in this game, it's just been rough. Inbound to Brown, outside, out to the top. Horford, his 3, couldn't connect. Around the rim and out as the Clippers come down with a rebound. Clippers by 22. Both of these teams cold from 3. 6 for 25 for the Clippers. 5 for 25 for the Celtics. But the difference today, the Clippers making an effort to go inside as they take the jumper with Kawhi inside. The key has got 16. Brown weaves his way off the glass too strong. Missed off the top of the glass. As the Clippers have it now numbers. They floated up over the top and looks like the Celtics have thrown in a towel. Alley-oop jam in transition. The LA Clippers, the best team in the NBA, beating the best team in the NBA. Overall, the Boston Celtics, the LA Clippers, have been the best team in the NBA since December the 1st. And they are lighting it up against the best team in the NBA cumulative-wise since October 22. It isn't even close right now, 72-46. Timeout on the floor by Joe Mazzulla, and this has just gotten well out of hand here. Oh man, what a brutal game. 6.5 left to go. Or we're in the third quarter. 6.5 in the third since we're on the timeout slide right now. 6.5 in the third, and this has just been downright bad for Boston. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to smash the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell if you guys would like to be notified here for future live streams on the channel. This is not the only blowout of the night right now. The Jazz are leading the Hornets 96-64. Just, man, uncharacteristic. I mean, the Celtics 20-1 in their home floor, and they pull out a dud tonight in this game. It's just difficult to watch. A lot of games for college recently have gone final. Creighton leads DePaul 66-43. Ice Baby with a dono. Really appreciate with a dono. Thanks so much for the dono here from Ice Baby. Let's get that dono hype in the chat. Thanks so much. Really appreciate it. Ice Baby, the legend on the channel. Quick update. Games that's gone final for college hoops. Kentucky beat Arkansas. Kentucky was down by double digits early on. They came back. They won on the road at Arkansas 63-57. Dayton, ranked at 16th in the nation, lost against Richmond tonight, 69-64. Richmond now jumps up to be the A10 top team in the conference right now with a big win. No resistance tonight at the rim. Really missing Porzingis in this game for Boston. This has just been uncharacteristic for the Celtics. Porzingis, he was entering this night doubtful and then downgraded to out earlier today. 14-0 run by the Clippers. This has been a horrendous game. Natasha, welcome in. Firestarter, welcome in. This has been terrible for Boston here. Holiday out to the top of the key. Hauser launches a three. That's a brick. Looks like they're shooting into a carnival-size rim. They're tossing up boulders as well. They cannot fit the ball into the netting. 72-46, above 6 minutes left to go in the third. Harden lobs it over to Kawhi. Backs his way off the pivot. Kawhi throws it down with a left-handed hammer. Kawhi Leonard off the pivot. This Clippers team looking like they could very well be in the chip this year. 4-minute drought by the Celtics. The lob from Tatum down low over to Cornette. Got blocked from behind. My, oh my, have the tables have turned. The Celtics destroy the Clippers 1 month ago on the road in LA. The final score in that game was 145-108. Tonight, the Clippers are up by 28. Kawhi posterizing Luke Cornette off the pivot, gut past Pritchard, and then threw it down with authority. Big time jam by Kawhi. 8 for 12 tonight shooting. 18 points by Kawhi. Long way to come back from this one. Kawhi at the wing takes the three past Tatum. No good off the glass. Pritchard with a long rebound. Pritchard crosses midcourt now for Boston. Sends it on top off to Holiday. Holiday thought about a step back. His pass flung it out of bounds. Turnover. That's a big U right there for the Celtics. Just not with the program tonight. This team has just been all over the map. Not with the program tonight. After everybody was making their shots on Thursday, tonight nobody can find their stroke. Clippers with it. Kawhi up fake. Kawhi leans in the contact, draws the shooting foul. As he gets Sam Hauser, he will shoot two at the line. Down to 4:54 left to go. Third quarter. Just a masterpiece of a game tonight by Kawhi. First one's good. This Clippers team is going to pose a lot of teams' threats in the playoffs because if they're healthy, they can do some damage. They can go a long, long way. They got a lot of balance on this Clippers squad. And they are usually a deep team as well. Second one's good. And Kawhi this season, since they implemented that 65 game rule in order to be MVP, he has been able to be showing up and putting in the work for Kawhi. The Celtics, by the way, are on a 5+ minute scoring drought right now. Cornette at the top of the key. Sends it over to Hauser. Tortoise is right around the screen. Hauser's pass broken up, and it's going to be charged in a foul here, picked up by Terrence Mann. Reaching in, so the clock will stop. Yeah, so Jason Tatum passed 11,000 career points in this game. Yeah, Tatum's been the only one who's showing up tonight so far. He's got 19. The rest of the players with single digits. 19 points by Tatum on 8 for 13 shooting. And then after that, Jaylen Brown's got 8 on just 3 for 13 from the floor. It's just been really tough. Nobody's been able to show up. Pritchard, corner 3, that's not even close. Off the rim and out as the Clippers come down with a rebound up by 30. Yeah, this is luckily this is a regular season game here because just not showing up tonight. Tip in there by Mason Plumlee as he is shredding Luke Kornet tonight. 20 to zip run of the Clippers in the last five and a half minutes. Celtics just stuck at 46. This is looking like the Milwaukee game from earlier this month where they just couldn't get anything going. Tatum off the glass. Tatum missed the layup attempt, and it will go right back to the Clippers here. Under 4 left to go. Kawhi up the floor as he gets fouled. Celtics reach in. The clock stops with 3:43. So hopefully better in the next one there. They're going to call it on Tatum out in transition. He picked up a transition take foul. So Kawhi will shoot 1 at the free throw line. He gets the free throw. Yeah, hopefully better luck in the next one for the Celtics. And upcoming, they'll be playing on Monday. I'll be back in the call for that game. Celtics will be facing the Pelicans, 7:30 p.m. on Monday. Looking to see if they can bounce back in a big way because this has just been disastrous tonight. Yeah, Jazz Hornets ain't close either. 102 to 83 right now. Hornets making a little bit of a comeback, but it was not close going into halftime. Clippers with the ball up by a bunch. Tatum comes out with an interception. Pass ahead on a 2-on-1. Pritchard moves it off to the trailer. Layup is made. Scored by Kornet downhill. Hey, what's good? Regimaya, welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. Just above 3 minutes left to go. Kawhi inside, getting buckets after buckets after buckets, and he gets that one too. One team in the 80s, the other team still stuck in the 40s. Big difference. Holiday, not even close. Putbacks there, though, by Kornet. And he got fouled. So Luke Kornet will shoot 1 coming up at the free throw line as we're down to under 3 minutes. Under 3 minutes left to go. That's supposed to be 50 for the Celtics. $81 to 50 right now. This is not a typo. This is the actual score. The Celtics are down by 30 as Kornet makes the free throw. 2:50 left to play in the third quarter. Luke Kornet becomes the second Celtic tonight in double figures with 11. And Tatum's got 19, the top scorer for Boston. Westbrook shovels downhill at the rim. Daniel Tice gets the layup against his former team. Daniel Tice working up that scoring tonight. As Tice is now up to 7 points via the bench in 12 minutes. Tatum. Luckily for him, he got stripped. Moving that ball out. The referee has called a foul picked up on Westbrook. Reaching into Tatum because Tatum was passing it to where nobody was standing right there. Crazy to imagine the Celtics, starting off the second quarter, were still favored on the line. And now they're 22.5-point underdogs remaining in this game. Tatum will shoot 2 at the free throw line now in the bonus. First one's good. Jason Tatum reaching the 11,000 career point mark tonight. 14th Celtic to do so. Second free throw is good by Tatum. 21 now tonight by Tatum. Came in today with just 2 points shy of 11,000. But, I mean, padding the stat totals, I mean, that's one thing. That's being great, padding the stat totals. But the big key is going out and winning that chip. That's the big key there because you can have all the accolades in the world, all-star starter. But the big key is you got to win that chip. That's what people remember you for in the NBA. And going to the Hall of Fame is if you can win championships, that goes a long way towards helping out your cause getting into the Hall of Fame. Clippers will get the inbounds. And they get the bucket underneath as well. Kawhi just torching the Celtics tonight in this game now with 23. 46% shooting by the Clippers. The Celtics at a very low 23%. Tatum shovels down low. Cornette had it stripped. He turned it over. This defense has been legit tonight for the Clippers. Nothing been able to drop inside tonight for Boston. Really struggling to make their shots from 2. Interior defense has been big, and the Celtics from 3 have just been nada in this game. Last time they made 25 threes, a season high. Kawhi off the step back delivers. 86-53 Clippers. And he just got another basket right there too. 88-53. 17-3 bench points in favor of the Clippers in this game. Down by 35 for the Celtics. Tatum attacks downhill. He got blocked from behind. Kawhi off the step back, hand in the face over. Hauser just sticks it. Man, this Clippers team's going to be a force in the playoffs if everybody's healthy. And right now, Zubac, he's been out for a while. This is just simply impressive because they're without their big man, 7-footer Zubac. Right now, Kawhi's going to get a breather. Kawhi's been on the floor a lot tonight. And this is a game that they're coming off a back-to-back. They're 0-3 off back-to-backs this season for the Clippers. And this has just been super impressive to watch. A road game as they made the trip from Toronto to Boston for this matchup, coming off a back-to-back yesterday. Wow. Super impressive what the Clippers have done tonight on the road. 26 by Kawhi, the top scorer. In 29 minutes, he is 10 for 15 shooting, 3 for 5 from three-point range, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, and a block. Missed jumper at the corner for Boston. Up the floor, the Clippers turned it over, though, in transition. Celtics dribble drive up. Pritchard, kiss off the glass, scores up and in off the backboard. 88-55, down to the final minute left to go in the third right here. Next stream for me will be on Monday. I'll be back covering Celtics against Pelicans at 7:30 p.m. Feel free to join in for that one if you guys would like. I plan on posting the streaming schedule up in the community tab tomorrow. Paul George takes the 3 off the screen, wide open straight away, and he drills it. This is not a typo right now if you guys are joining in. 91-55, the Celtics, just like that game earlier this month against Milwaukee, they were getting shredded. They have got shredded tonight as Derek White goes up. Derek White couldn't get the and one, but he got fouled. And he'll shoot 2 coming up at the free throw line. It's been just a tough night for the Celtics here. Only have made 4 different trips to the free throw line. Perfect 8 for 8, but Luke Cornette will head towards the locker room as well. For Luke Cornette, they are right now struggling with front court depth for the Celtics. Porzingis rolled his ankle in the last game against Miami. Cornette heading towards the locker room right now. First free throw is good at the free throw line by Derek White, who has been super silent tonight, and that was his first point of the game by White. In 24 minutes, he is 0 for 8 shooting, 0 for 4 from 3. He's got 3 blocks, but had yet to score to that point tonight. Second free throw is good. Drew Holiday having a tough game too. 2 for 11 from the floor, 1 for 7 from 3. Clippers just turned it over at midcourt. So this basketball will go back to Boston. 11.6 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Celtics get the inbound. The Myers Kata out on the floors. They get their reserves in the game for the final 10 seconds. Pritchard, step back 3 in the air. He got it. Imagine if that stroke was found earlier in this game for the Celtics as Peyton Pritchard knocks down the 3 right before the buzzer. The Clippers at the horn take it. Missed off the mark, no good. On an open 3 by Amir Coffey, and we close out at the end of 3. 31-point lead for the Clippers tonight, coming off a back-to-back where they were 0 for 3 entering this game on back-to-backs, reminding the NBA that this Clippers team is legit and they are poised for a deep run come April, May, and June in the bracket. They are looking for June basketball past Memorial Day for the Clippers And wow, this has been something sensational. If everybody is healthy for this Clippers team, they can really do damage this year in the playoffs. Man, what a difference a month has made. And the Celtics are really going to figure out answers right now, because the Celtics team drilled 25 threes in a road game at the Clippers on December 23rd. Tonight, they can't buy a three to save their lives after they made 22 threes against the Heat and shot the ball a season high 65%. It's just not been with the program tonight. You go from a season best 65% shooting to a season low 29.7% right now here for the Celtics in this game, shooting 20% from three. It's just, man, that lid to the rim has just not been generous to them tonight for Boston. Luckily for the Celtics is that their schedule benefits them a ton. So they're at home for, this is the first out of 7 straight games at home up and through February 9th. So right now, January 27th until February 9th, the Celtics stay at home. And the schedule gets pretty generous. They get the Pelicans upcoming. After that, the Pacers, the Lakers, the Grizzlies, Hawks, and Wizards. Those all, they're going to be favored in all those games, first of all. But all those games that they're facing are either against play-in teams or non-playoff teams. But this has been a worrisome part for the Celtics, is that they are starting to struggle against the top teams in the West. Losses against OKC. Lost against Denver. Now against the Clippers, they're getting crushed and struggling against top-tier teams. Lost against Minnesota back in November. Needed overtime to beat the T-Wolves on a back-to-back when it was a home game for the Celtics earlier this month. And struggling against those Western Conference opponents, that is worrisome come playoff time, especially if they can make it all the way to the finals for the Celtics. Playing a series, a best out of 7 series against one of these 4 teams where they've had a lot of trouble in January, going up against the top 4 teams in the NBA. The Clippers running the floor off the steal to get the layup. It's good for 2 by Amir Coffey. Huge rejection by Tice as he denies his former teammate down low. Coffey with a Euro step as he targets Pritchard, and Pritchard picks up the blocking foul. 2 free throws coming up here by the Clippers. Daniel Tice showing something against his former team tonight as he rejects the layup attempt by Hauser. This defense for the Clippers tonight just looks surreal. They allowed 145 points to Boston the first time around. Now they've allowed 60 at the start of the 4th quarter. Insane. Anarchy. Nope. Just a typical night of NBA basketball. What a difference between 1 month. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to smash the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Thanks so much, everybody, for being a part here on the channel. Appreciate you guys for stopping by on this stream. And looking like 0 for 1 this season with Mr. Tops in the channel, as the Celtics brought one of their worst games at this time tonight. Hauser off the catch, drills the 3. As we're down to 11 minutes left to go right now. Clippers with the ball as they dribble drive inside with a left hand. Man, no good. Cleans it up. It's a 2-handed putback jam by Russell Westbrook with authority. 97-63 for the Clippers. Wow, just a lack of energy right now displayed by Boston. This is... Westbrook had called in a technical foul hanging on the rim. Pritchard at the free throw line makes the technical free throw. Just, I haven't seen it this season like this. The lack of energy displayed by the Celtics tonight in this game. I'm actually right now going to just take off this voting because this has been over a long time. So thanks so much everybody who voted in the poll. For the first time in the Celtics stream this season, the other team got more votes than the Celtics, and you can see why by the scoreboard tonight right now. But yeah, this is, wow, just totally shocking tonight that this Celtics team just did not show up in a home game, pulling out a dud on a Saturday night. O'Shea Brissett missed the three, tipped up Plumlee. Defensive rebound, outlet pass ahead of the pack. It's Norman Powell who throws it down with a right-handed jam. 99-64. And it seemed like the Celtics have forgot to game plan for this game as Joe Mazzulla has to go back to the clipboard. Wow. Joe Mazzulla. If the Celtics get eliminated early from the playoffs, then Joe Mazzulla, he's going to be right there in the hot seat. If that does happen, this team certainly should not be eliminated first round or second round, but if they do, you got to take a good look at Joe Mazzulla and his future with the Celtics, and if he does have a coaching future, the Celtics, but looking to bounce back after this one because it has just not been the game that they have been playing tonight. Hey, what's good, Harry? Welcome in. That's awesome, man. Over 200,000 views on his TikTok. That's great. Congrats there, brother. So, score predictions for both of the championship games tomorrow. That's amazing there, man. I'm actually in Cape Cod tonight, so we're away for one night here with a family over in Cape Cod. So right now we're just on a timeout. We got actually this is a good time for a guest appearance once again for my Tortoise to come back on. So if you haven't caught my my pet Tortoise yet, I'm gonna get him some airtime once again since we're on this timeout. All right, so here's my Tortoise once again, Mr. Tops, as he is back in. Been a good guest to me. Unfortunately, the Celtics couldn't pull off this one, but just like Uncle Pizzle said, maybe he's a secret Laker fan. We shall see. But this guy right here, he came in back in 2015. Was shipped from Arizona to and here he is, Mr. Tops, the Tortoise. Yeah, things been going pretty well here on my trip. We have a neighbor's dog that we take care of, so we don't have like an actual dog that we have, but we take care of a golden retriever. He's about like 80 pounds. Back to action with above 10 minutes left to go. The Celtics here with it with O'Shea Brissett. He drives, attacks downhill to the rim, and will draw the blocking foul coming by Tice. So Brissett here will shoot two coming up at the free throw line. 10:06 remaining before this game gets over with. And feel free to join me in for my next stream. That will be Celtics versus Pelicans on Monday nights at 7:30 p.m. Hopefully Boston will be able to bounce back from that one on Monday night. Really appreciate you guys for joining and being a part here in the stream. What's good? Lucas on the channel. Welcome back in. Wow, Notre Dame won against UConn Women's tonight. Thanks for the update there, Alex. UConn Women just so consistent with their basketball program year after year. As Brissett splits the free throws in the line. It's been a year of the upset this season. Downhill as Amir Coffey had it stripped away. Best play so far defensively the game by Boston. Hauser came up with a strip. They had a 3-on-2 up the floor instead. Decided not to go to the rim as they passed it to the perimeter. Just not an aggressive game tonight for the Celtics when attacking. They haven't been able to finish those and one plays right there. They missed the layup. Putback is good though by Neemias Queta. They got all the reserves right now on the floor. Out to the corner. They drive baseline and missed the layup, no good. Able to get it back with Plumlee, though. Fires the pass to the corner. Coffee with a three. Skipped around the rim and out. Keita collects the defensive rebound. It's been a tough one for Boston tonight. Down by 32. Pritchard inside. Passes out to the wing. A three. Off the mark, no good. Brissett. Offensive rebound. Keita. And a reach and foul picked up. Charge to Bones Highlands. So we are down to 9:02 left to go. Will Taylor Swift be at the Chiefs-Ravens game tomorrow? Yes, I'll predict that she will be. And I'll predict that Jason Kelsey will be there too. Down by 32, the lob to Keita, deflected into the hands though of Brissett. Brissett underneath, no good. Missed the layup from point-blank range, and the loose ball gets picked up by the Clippers. They got numbers, serious advantage. Tearing down a Rushak with a two-handed flush by Amir Coffey. It's triple digits on the board as the Celtics forgot how to play basketball tonight. 29% shooting, a season low after shooting a season high 63% on Thursday. Their worst of the season. Peyton Pritchard drills a three, 101-70. Final 8.5 left to go in the fourth. What a worst night to be a no-show tonight for the Celtics here. Only lost one game on their home floor all season long out of 21, and it was a 2-point loss 8 days ago against the defending champion Nuggets. Tonight, they're getting blown out, down by 31 at the moment. Bounce pass off the roll down. The runner hits there by the former Celtic, now in the Clippers, Daniel Tice. 103-70. Pritchard underneath as he will draw a Clippers foul while reaching in as the clock will stop right now. Clippers have brought the energy tonight. The Celtics have not. They have lacked it the entire game. By the way, Creighton looking good. They're going to pick up a massive victory over DePaul, 85-58, down to the final 10 seconds left to go. That's it for ranked games for tonight. All the ranked teams in action played tonight in NCAA college basketball as Nehemias Queta is able to score inside the low post for two. Thought about a fall away by Bones Highlands. Former Denver Nugget, right baseline dribble as he shovels inside the key. The pass fired to the left corner from Kobe Brown, number 21. They take a jumper at the wing. Missed off the mark for the Clippers. Kawhi with 26. Paul George at 17. They got 5 players in double figures tonight for the Clippers. 14 by Terrence Mann. 11 now by Twice. And 10 points by Amir Coffey. Pritchard. There's a three laced up, and they missed it off the mark. And it's battle for the loose ball. The Clippers there, so they will go on a full court outlet pass and tear it down. Daniel Tice up to 13 with a slam dunk. That's on 6 for 7 shooting tonight as he's back behind a defense in transition. Just a poor display tonight of this game for the Celtics. Not getting back in defensive transition plays. Missing shots that they usually make. Just not there tonight. There's nothing elite about this game for Boston after the previous week has been great things being elite. Tonight it's been difficult to watch this team. We take the timeout on the floor. 6:32 left to go, and the Celtics just getting bullied and dominated tonight by the Clippers. If you guys are new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. And thanks so much, everybody, for joining in, being a part here on the channel. We've got like over 100 plus watching tonight. It's been awesome. You guys, the real MVPs here, coming out, being a part on the stream. Quick update on the NBA scoreboard. The Jazz with a big lead over the Hornets. Starting to dwindle a little bit, but Utah at one point was up at halftime 82-47. That was the halftime score. Now it's only a 15-point game there, 127-112. So the Hornets, they haven't lied down in that game. PJ Washington's got 36 points. Unlike the Celtics tonight, on pace for a season low. They got 72 right now with 6.5 left. The Bucks leading the Pelicans. The Bucks gonna close in on the standings to the Celtics, 75-61. up at the half from Milwaukee in the final 15 seconds left to go before half. The T-Wolves lead the Spurs 29-20. And the Lakers are up over the Warriors right now 29-27. Basically, all the ranked teams in action played their games for college basketball tonight. I'll see if I can get the scoreboard up to go over. Creighton just won big against DePaul, 85-62 to final. These are the upsets today. Iowa State beat Kansas 79-75. Texas Tech won by 1 at Oklahoma, 85-84. Mississippi State won against Auburn, 64-58, and then TCU in triple overtime won against Baylor, 105-102. Wyoming with a win in overtime over Colorado State, 79-76. Celtics tonight just not with the program, getting out-hustled left and right in this game today. Points in the paint, major difference maker, 60-32. The Celtics haven't even bothered getting to the rim, attacking the paint. They're just jacking up 3 after 3 after 3. Give credit out to this Clippers defense. They stacked up the interior. The Celtics there able to score for 2 off the putback by O'Shea Brissett. Got to see some sort of fight in this team in the final 6:15 worth of action. Clippers with the ball. Man swings it out to his left. Bones Highland. Step back 3 in the air. No good off the back rim. Missed over Lamar Stevens. Keita there for the defensive rebound. Keita on the floor with it. Stevens. Delano Banton there as well as he lobs it up for Keita. Throws it down with a 2-handed flush. 29-point game. 5:45 left to go. Yeah, this Clippers team is red hot. They're the best team in the NBA since December the 1st. Missed jumper off the back rim, no good by Brandon Boston Jr. from Big Blue for Kentucky. And there's the Celtics layup. It's good, made by Lamar Stevens. .5:20 left to go in the fourth. Clippers slowing down tempo. And a defensive game today that the Celtics were not with the program on making shots, held to a season low 30% right now from the floor. The Clippers going to take a 3, comes up short, off the mark by Kobe Brown. Offensive rebound to the corner. They take another 3, missed off the mark, tipped up, leads to another offensive rebound by Tice. Here's a 3, comes up short. Finally, the rebound collected by Boston as they have it up the floor, attacking downhill. Nobody there, throwing it down with a right-handed jam. That is O'Shea Brissett tearing it down. Still down by a bunch in this game, 25 under. Right now for Boston in the final 4:50. Yeah, thanks so much, Arku, for joining in. This has been a really rough game tonight for the Celtics here. Tough one. Looking to see if they can bounce back on Monday. I'll be back for that one. The Celtics hosting the Pelicans Monday night at 7:30 p.m. Before we wrap up, we'll have another guest appearance by Mr. Tops the Tortoise for the final time at the end of this game. Unfortunately, Mr. Tops' appearance tonight leading to a Celtics L, but the Celtics able to start to getting a scoring run. Going to be too little too late, though. Savi Mikhailuk with a 3. That's a 11-zip run in the last 2+ minutes. Good for them to get on the scoring run, though, because this is a building block towards the next game. If you can take that red-hot streak that you have late in this game, I know it's with the reserve guys, but it does open up an opportunity here to get this going on into the next game. Just clear the slate, and hopefully things will be better in the future. Daniel Tice on point, takes the 3, and he makes it from the corner. The former Celtic tonight, Daniel Tice, cooking up his former team in this game at the rim. Keita scores the layup. Tice tonight with 13 off the bench. That's 6 for 7 shooting from the floor. Just above 3 minutes left to go. Yeah, thanks so much for joining in. Enjoy the rest of your night there, Charlisa. Skip pass right corner, open three for the Clippers. Missed off the mark. No good. Celtics get caught in the loose ball foul, though. Yeah, this Clippers team, they are the truth. Everybody, for the most part, is healthy. They are missing Zubac. They're coming off a back-to-back, but they've got a 22-4 record since December the 1st, the best in the NBA. This team is rolling right now for the Clippers. They've only lost 2 games in the new year. Both of those games were by 3 and by 4, as Delano Banton off the Euro step gets the layup. Yeah, they're coming off a back-to-back where they played at Toronto last night, and they had yet to win a game off a back-to-back this season. This has been intense for their defense. The Celtics, as this ball gets stolen away, the Clippers come up with a steal and a layup. Yeah, the Clippers tonight really bringing the energy in this game. They just got the layup prior to that, too. 110-87. Boston, they let it get to their heads tonight in this game after everybody was red hot from the floor. They could not find much out there in terms of red hot shooting tonight. It was basically Tatum who was Tatum had a pretty solid game. Everybody else, though, just didn't do anything tonight. Tatum finished with 21 points, 11 rebounds. He went 8 for 18, 2 for 4 from 3. I mean, not bad for Tatum, but Tatum was looking like Luka today in this game with his in terms of teammates there for the Celtics, because everybody else just shrunk tonight in this game. Tatum was the only one who played pretty well. Other guys could not get anything. Derek White really had a difficult game. He had just 2 points. He didn't make a single field goal for White. He went 0 for 8. Drew Holiday went 2 for 11. Holiday finished up with 7. Jaylen Brown went just 3 for 13 for 8 points. He missed his first 6 shots from the floor. And Al Horford, starting in place of Porzingis, didn't score either. He had no points on 0 for 5 shooting. Yeah, it was a brick contest tonight for Boston. Holiday 1 for 7 from 3. White 0 for 4 from 3. Horford went 0 for 4. Brown went 0 for 2. Sam Hauser went 2 for 4. Pritchard was pretty solid, 3 for 7 for him. Offensively, just not much there. Luke Cornett is the number 3 scorer right now in this game, and that's not a good sign for Boston whenever that happens, where Luke Cornett is able to have those points. Celtics with a couple points here as of late. They just got the soaring dunk after they made the 3 previously, as we're down to the final 45 seconds left to go. Boston looking to bounce back on Monday. Man, this was a terrible game by them. Just simply not ready. I don't know what the game plan was by head coach Joe Mazzulla, but got to really get their heads back into this game, because they came out flat tonight. No Porzingis, and they had opportunities on fast breaks that you had a chance to get it to the rim, and they avoided the fast break opportunities to go downhill to the rim. Instead, they started to kick it out to the corner, and their shooters kept on missing threes. Like, they didn't attack enough tonight. They finished 12 for 14 at the free throw line. They went 5 for 5 going into halftime at the free throw line. They barely attacked this team tonight. And the Clippers, 64 to 46 points in the paint. The Clippers had a lot of trouble from 3, which for the Clippers this season, they're the best team in 3-point shooting percentage tonight. They weren't dropping the 3, so they knew how to adjust. They knew how to get to the rim, whereas the Celtics kept on kicking it out to shooters. And Boston tonight finished 10 for 40 from 3-point range. The Clippers at 10 for 39, but the Clippers tonight were efficient down inside the paint, and that was the difference in this game, whereas the Celtics just couldn't get opportunities tonight in this one. Yeah, this is just a terrible, terrible game right from the first quarter or so, 115 to 95. Yeah, at least the PC Friars won tonight there, Vegas, because this afternoon it was looking like Georgetown was about to come back, but man, Devin Carter saved them today and won that game. If PC makes the NCAA tournament, we're gonna remember that game for the rest of the season because Georgetown got back in it, and then Devin Carter just on an individual 7-zip run closed it out. Jason Tatum, he led the way tonight for Boston, but after Tatum, not really much else in this game to be proud of. I'll be back on Monday night for Celtics versus Pelicans at 7:30 p.m. Hoping for a big bounce back there for Boston, as this was a quick stream tonight, and this game has gone the final in a blowout. The Celtics lose this one by 20 as this game goes final here. 115 to 95 the final score. 115 to 96 the final score. They made a free throw late in the final couple of seconds as we go final in this game, and just searching for answers here offensively tonight for the Celtics. Just nothing with it offensively. Yeah, this is just a shame having an off night like this, and all that matters, you got to just bounce back. Got to know how to bounce back from this because they've barely gone on losing streaks this season, and you're going to have highs, you're going to have lows throughout the season. They're just coming off a high that they made a season high 63.5% against the Heat on Thursday, and then they come back from Florida back to Boston, and they follow it up with a dud here on their home floor tonight, and look like this. They're it's only their second home loss of the season, first home loss that they've lost by a landslide, and just it's all about bouncing back now for the Celtics because they just did not look like themselves. Nobody could find their stroke. They looked lost without Porzingis. They still were getting blocks out there, but I mean, their defense hung in for the most part in the first quarter, but once we got into the second, the Clippers started to pull away. Celtics started to crack under pressure. They kept on jacking up threes, and Joe Mazzulla is going to take the blame for this one because it didn't really seem like much of a game plan at all. Like, these guys were going on fast break transition plays and kicking it out to open shooters. And Mazzulla, I think once again, he needs to emphasize that you got to take it to the rim if you're the Celtics. I mean, they're living and dying by the three, and whenever they're making the threes, good things happen. Whenever they're off from three, then the results like this. And this has been a couple of those games this season where they lost against the Magic right after Thanksgiving. They get crushed by the Bucks earlier this month, and now tonight their three just wasn't with the program. Then the result looks like this, and they get pounded tonight on their home floor. Celtics lose 115-96. Clippers looking legit. And if the Clippers stay healthy, they're the best team since December the 1st. They improved to a record of 23-4 since December 1 for the Clippers right now. This team looks like they could go a long, long way in the playoffs if everybody is healthy this year for the Clippers. Clippers get win number 30 this season, now 30-14. Celtics drop to 35-11. Thanks so much, everybody, for joining and being a part here in the stream. Yeah, before I do sign off, going to have a final special guest appearance here for Mr. Tops before I go. We'll say bye to Mr. Tops, but unfortunately, Mr. Tops showed up to the wrong stream tonight as he was not the good luck charm for the Celtics. But maybe what Uncle Pizzle said in the pregame is that maybe Mr. Tops is secretly a Lakers fan. We'll never know, but he did get shipped from the Arizona Tortoise company when he was first born back in 2015, and if he is indeed a Phoenix Suns fan, they're looking pretty good right now compared to like 2 weeks ago, all the way up to the top 5 of the West for Phoenix, and on a big run themselves. But here we are. Here's Mr. Tops, my pet tortoise, right here. And unfortunately not able to pick up the win today, but he's been a good boy during his vacation tonight. And hopefully we'll be able to feature some more Mr. Tops moments on the stream upcoming throughout the channel here in 2024. So thanks so much, everybody, for joining in as we say bye to Mr. Tops. And the Celtics, no show tonight in this game. Hopefully looking to bounce back once again on Monday. I'll be back upcoming on Monday for my next stream, 7:30 p.m. Celtics host the Pelicans. Probably tomorrow around the afternoon, I'll post in my upcoming streaming schedule on the community tab. So if you guys would like to catch up with my streaming schedule for next week, I hope to post a graphic of when I'll be streaming for next week on the community tab. But hoping to cover next week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. I plan on covering the Celtics, and then in the middle of the week, I'm planning on covering the PC Friars against UConn. Gonna give that a try on Wednesday and see how that goes. Big there for a big game there for my PC Friars. But we wrap up this one tonight. Clippers demolish the Celtics 115-96, the final score. I'll see you guys back on Monday. Thanks so much for joining in. Enjoy the rest of your night. We're going to close out to the channel members. Alright, so all channel members get a shout out at the end of each and every single one of my live streams here. We got Jason, Warren, Rajeep, I Am Ghost, Russell, John, Mark, Kelly, Oink Oink, Michael, Katie, Bradley, Derek, Sister Surround, Mario, Guido, who's new in the membership, I think his first week, SG Sports Talk, Ice Ice Baby, Robin, and Melinda. Thanks all for joining in, being a part on this one tonight. The Clippers with a monster win on the road against the Celtics. Clippers looking really good, up to number 3 in the Western Conference. 115-96, the final score. Thanks so much all for joining in. Enjoy the rest of your weekends, and enjoy the rest of your Saturday night.